guys, it's Kelly. I'm back with another process video. Today's layout is for Stuck Sketches, and I just had the sketch up that I will be using. It was revealed today on January 15th at Stuck Sketches Blogspot. I will link her site in the details section below. So I am not through with Christmas photos. I have these two photos that have just been in a pile of pictures of things that I have wanted to scrapbook, and I thought that they would be perfect for this sketch. They are a little bit larger than the sketch, so I am going to modify the embellishments on the sides of the, on the sides of the photos themselves, but that's okay. You know, that's what I love about going off of a sketch is it gives you a rough draft. It's just an idea, and you can change it how you need it and make it work for what you want. So I went deep into my stash for this, and I have pulled out several old October afternoon collections, and I just pulled some of the colors that I liked and that I thought went well. I am going to say that I have hoarded October afternoon, and I need to not. And the reason why I say that is because I've pulled out some of the papers that I've had probably from their beginning, which I don't know, maybe 2009, maybe even earlier than that. And I was very disappointed that I just don't like them as much anymore. And that kills me because I just should have used them then instead of hoarding them because I didn't know what to do with them because I love them that much. So I am really going to make a conscious effort to use the supplies that I get right away, or also go into my stash and the older supplies that I am liking or still loving at that point, to use them so that I don't get to the point where they're just blah. So anyway, the die cut pack that I have for this was their most, I think their most recent Christmas collection, and I'm just going to say it again, I am so sad that they are no longer producing collections. They just have that vintage feel that is just perfect, and I don't know that any other company quite has a handle on it like they did. So if there's something that is pretty similar and I haven't found it, let me know in the comments, because there's something about this that just, I will buy every piece. I can't help it. I love it that much. So anyway, I am going to stay pretty close to the sketch, except for I am going to add some borders on the top and the bottom. Again, that's the beauty of the sketch. You can see what's working and what doesn't work for you. And while I was going through the die cuts, I felt like the layout was floating a bit. And that is when I pretty much decided that yes, I was going to go ahead and need to do a border on top and bottom. So this little die cut says, I think it says, "Hey Santa," and I thought that was really cute because my son is pointing, and I'm not sure what he was pointing at because I'm the one that's taking the pictures, and so you can see my frame of reference. But anyway, I'll have to tell you about my journaling for this. My son was a very trying little boy, a trying baby, a trying, little guy. So I thought that the title that I have right here, "Santa I Can't Explain," was perfect. And, as a 2-year-old, I just, in the journaling, all I say is, it's okay. Santa understands that it's tough being a 2-year-old. And, during this time, I will say this elderly woman came up to me. I must have looked totally exasperated one day, and she put her arm around me and she just said, boys either give it to you as, when they're little in the preschool years, or as a teenager. She's like, so don't worry, he'll be a good teenager. And I will tell you what, I hung on to that and I clung to it, hoping that that was true, because I felt like all I was doing was fussing at him, you know, it was just like what I said, it was difficult, and he has been the best teenager. So I will have to say that there must be some truth to that. So if there's another mama out there that was in my shoes, like I was at that time, take heart with that. So anyway, back to my layout. Um, I'm just putting down the border like I told you. The red Santa letters are tile letter stickers from October Afternoon. Again, I have mentioned that they are some of my favorite. And everything else that I use other than the black thickers are all October Afternoon, whether it be the Brads or the Flare, and it's all different collections. That was the beauty of this company, is that their colors just worked well from collection to collection, even if it didn't have that one color in it. It just seemed to work. So I am going to put some foam underneath this little deer, and that, just to say something else that I loved about this, that die cut you could easily use in a December daily because it's front and back. So I like that. So you could put it in one of the acetate pages, and it also means that you can switch the orientation on your page for whichever way you need the little deer to face. That is brilliant. Why can't more companies do that? That right there just sold me, and I wish that I had more of these die cuts for that very reason. So this is pretty much it. It's a pretty simple page. Like I said, I stuck pretty close to the sketch, but it was a great sketch. It was easy to do, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, I will link the blog below in the detail section so you can check them out. And if you choose to play along, there's a chance to win a couple of prizes from the two sponsors for this sketch. So I will see you soon. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.